So lesson 1.6 asks, how do you convert from radical to rational exponent, and how can rational exponents be simplified? So rational exponents, we can also call them fractional exponents, right? Because my exponent or my power is written as a fraction. So if I'm looking on my right-hand side here, okay, if I have this example of a radical, which is 4 cubed, and I take the square root of that, right, I know my exponent is going to be the 3 there. And then I know that my index number is the small 2 that's written on top of the radical. So if that's my radical, right, and I want to switch it or convert it to a rational exponent, right, my 3 on the top is still my exponent, and my 2 on the bottom is my index. So filling in the blank here, right, my numerator in this fraction is going to tell me my exponent, and my denominator, which is the bottom of the fraction, tells me my index. So in general terms, right, if I have a base and it's raised to a fraction or a fractional exponent, right, I know that it's going to be the exponent over the index number. So my first examples are asking to write each expression in exponential form. Right, so in my first example here, I have x squared, and I'm taking the 5th root of it. Right, so I know the 2 is going to be my exponent, and I know that the 5 is my index. So all I'm going to do is rewrite my base, which is my x. And I'm going to write my exponent, which is 2, over my index number, which is 5. On the second example, again, my a to the 17, right? My 17 is my exponent, and then the 8 is my index number. So again, I'm going to write my base, which is a, and take the index and put it in my denominator, and the 17, which is my exponent, and put it in the numerator. In my third example, right, I've got a coefficient that's hanging on the outside here, right? So I have 5 times the cubed root of m to the 13th power. So if I want to write this into exponential form, okay, my coefficient is just getting multiplied to this radical. Okay, so nothing changes with my coefficient. Okay, I'm still going to write my 5 on the outside. And then write my exponent over my index number. And on my last example here, right, I have the cubed root of 5m, which is in parentheses, all raised to the 13th power. Right, so I know 5m is my base here. Right, since the 5m is in parentheses, I know that entire thing is raised to this exponent here. Right, and again, the 3 is my index number. Okay, so I still do the same thing here. I'm going to write my base. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in parentheses. And then I'm still going to write my exponent over my index number.